If you are afraid to delete subscribers because you feel like you have invested too much time and too much money, or if you think maybe they will buy something later, please listen carefully. Deleting unengaged subscribers is one of the most important things in email marketing. Hey, my name is Julia Schürer. I have over 20 years of copywriting and email marketing experience. I have helped over 1,500 people from all over the world with copywriting and email marketing. I also offer done-for-you service for clients. In this video, I will show you with a living example how important it is to delete unengaged subscribers, even if you're scared of. Because what we actually want when we do email marketing is we want to write emails for people who actually love our emails and become clients later, right? This is a client of mine, and we send an email to all of her subscribers. All of her subscribers equals in 13,749 people, and only 3,587 actually opened her email, which means we're talking about an open rate from 26.09%. And now I want to show you the difference between sending to all subscribers and sending to your most engaged subscribers. Even if only 4,060 people are really engaged on her list, the open rate speaks for itself, right? Almost 75% open rate. I never experienced 75% open rate in my email account, even when I'm sent to my most engaged subscribers. This is an amazing example of what happens when you send to all of your subscribers and those who are really engaged. The big problem when it comes to list cleaning, and this is what we're talking about today in this video, is that people are freaking afraid of deleting unengaged subscribers. I know that you might also be afraid, and you might think that, oh, maybe this one person will buy in a year. Maybe they do, or maybe they just harm your sender reputation and your current status as a business owner and someone who sends email for their business, right? It absolutely can happen that people do not open any emails for a year and then they open just one email and become a client. I know that this is happening, and I know living examples for that case. But you need to be aware of what's happening with your sender reputation and with the time and money you invest into your email marketing in the meantime. And is it really worth to wait for this one person to become a client while you can reach even more people on your list? I don't think so. If you want to get the best out of your invested time and money in your email marketing, you must segment your email list and you need to do regular list cleaning. Your email marketing is all about your sender reputation. Remember, sender reputation is about three things. It's domain authentication. I already did a lot of videos about that. It's SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. It's your consistency as an email marketer. And the messaging, aka the copywriting, the storytelling, the nurturing you do in your emails, right? But here is one thing that I want you to keep in mind. With every email you send, your sender reputation either builds up or breaks down a little bit. You can rebuild your sender reputation, but you need a strategy for that, and it's better to keep your sender reputation healthy instead of the need to rebuild it later. If we come back to our living example here in this email account, what is happening when you send an email to 13,000 versus 4,000 people to send to all your subscribers and just a segment? If you send an email to all of your subscribers and all of your subscribers includes a huge amount of unengaged subscribers. Then Yahoo and Gmail and Microsoft, so the inboxes of your subscribers, they will notice something. They notice that the person sent an email, but the user doesn't care about. So if you send emails to people who don't care about your emails, who are not interested in your emails, you harm your sender reputation over and over again, just a little bit. And over time, you break your sender reputation, and then you need to rebuild it, either from scratch or with a good strategy. Because the more people not open your emails, the more you harm your sender reputation. First, you might just land in the updates folder, then in the promotion tab, and then the worst case is happening. You land in the spam folder. And you don't want to land in the spam folder because it's hard to get yourself out of the spam folder once you've been there. And then the worst case is happening. Even the people who actually love your emails will not see your emails in the future because they will no longer land in the primary inbox. They will start landing in the promotion tab. And here is a really important mind shift for you. Email marketing is not about having the biggest list as possible. It's about having the biggest and greatest connection to the people who are actually interested in your content, in your emails, right? So the question is, how do you clean your list? And it's pretty easy, and it's just only a little bit tacky, okay? If you delete people who unsubscribe from your emails, then make sure you do it in a way that it's GDPR compliant. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to create segments. Segments of people who are active in the past 90, 60, 30, and 7 days. And if possible, create also a segment of your most and highest engaged subscribers. These are the people who have opened and clicked an email in the last 7 days. And then you need around 2 to 3 months to fill up your segments, to collect the data. And so, for example, if you have, like my client has 30,000 people on your list, you might see that 5,000 never open up your emails, right? And what you then do is you will create a re-engagement sequence in your email account. And I want you to send all your unengaged subscribers, those who have not engaged for 90 days or longer, to this re-engagement sequence. I know cleaning up your list every 3 months is something people are avoiding because they feel like, oh, it's too early. No, it's not. When someone don't read your emails for 90 days or longer, they are no longer interested. And if they are interested later, they can subscribe later. So this is a re-engagement sequence. I have sent the unengaged subscribers from my client. You can see we have sent 7,379 subscribers into this segment. And it's pretty normal that open rates from re-engagement sequences are anything between 5 and 12%. And as you can see, we are below 10%. We have a quite high click-to-open rate because this email is made for engagement. I really want people also click on those links in the emails because this is a very good signal for the inboxes of those unengaged subscribers, okay? And you can see the open rate, the click rate, and unsubscribe rate is also pretty low. It's quite good. And once your subscribers are finished and ran through your re-engagement sequence, please delete the subscribers. There's no need to keep them. There's no need to have them on a list for later. Just delete them, unsubscribe them, GDPR compliant, and make sure you only send emails to those people who actually love your emails. List cleaning is really, really essential for successful email marketing. It's always about building the biggest possible and the deepest possible connection to those people who are actually interested in your content. And you harm your sender reputation by sending emails to people who don't open up your emails. If you want to learn more about this topic, I would like to invite you to my free Skool community, the Email Skool, where I share all my free trainings and you have access to the community. I also have paid tiers where you can access my email writing tool studio, where I have more than 30 email writers that I have created by myself with my 20 years of copywriting experience. And if you have a big list but no time for your emails, you can book a free call and we can figure out if I can help you with your email marketing. And if this video was helpful for you, don't forget to follow me and see you in the next one. Bye.